Do you ever wonder if you've already wasted your best years? It's a heavy question, one that most people bury under layers of distraction and busyness, but you need to face it today. You are likely trapped in the loop, that soul-crushing cycle of waking up late, feeling instantly distracted, and promising yourself that tomorrow will be different, only to repeat the same failures by noon. This isn't just a bad week, it is what we call your villain era. It's a dangerous phase where your bad habits have shifted to autopilot, making you a passenger in your own life while the world passes you by. But today, the loop ends. Most 30-day challenges fail because they focus on habits, but I am going to show you a blueprint for an identity shift using the 2% rule. By the end of this video, you will have the architecture to transition from merely surviving to becoming absolutely unstoppable. If you're ready to stop being a victim and start being the creator of your destiny, stop right now and comment "Challenge Accepted" below. This is your first vote for your future self. To move forward, we must first audit your villain era. You have to recognize that you have put your worst impulses on autopilot. Think about the very first thing you do when you wake up. You grab your phone and you are instantly sucked into a loop of doom scrolling that drains your dopamine before you even had a glass of water. This is a distraction point. For some, it's the phone. For others, it's video games, gossip, or friends who don't support your growth. You need to look in the mirror and realize that these habits aren't just things you do, they are becoming who you are. Identify your distraction points and draw a line in the sand. You aren't just cutting a habit, you are reclaiming your mind from the hijackers who want you to stay small. This leads us to the most powerful shift you will ever make, the 100% responsibility rule. Success is never about luck, it is entirely about direction. If you are blaming the government, your parents, or your past, you are stuck in a victim mindset that gives away all your power. Imagine a young man who tells his mentor that nothing works for him, that he has bad luck. The mentor takes him to a garden and points to a tree full of fruit. He asks, "Did this tree grow because someone sat near it and complained?" No. Did it grow because someone blamed the weather? No. That tree grew because it used everything it had, the sun, the rain, and even the storms, to push upward. Responsibility is your superpower because the moment you say, "My life is in my hands," your life finally begins. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to push you. You are the architect.
Now, to build, you need a foundation, and that is where the 2% rule comes in. While most people aim for a 1% daily improvement, we are doubling the intensity through Project 30. We are going to build a boring foundation of mental, physical, spiritual, and financial discipline. This is about the basics: reading 10 pages a day, meditating, exercising, and eating for fuel. It's about building a foundation so strong that your success becomes inevitable. And here is the golden rule: don't miss twice. One bad day is a mistake, but 2 bad days is a new habit. You have to protect the streak like your life depends on it, because it actually does. As you dial in these basics, you must master your mind through visualization. Everything in this world is created twice, first in the mind, and then in reality. If you can't see the version of you that is successful, fit, and financially free, you will never take the actions to become them. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a real memory and a vivid imagination. So when you visualize your success with deep emotion, you are mentally rehearsing for greatness. You are rewiring your brain to recognize opportunities that your old self would have missed. This isn't just dreaming, it is a mental tool for action, a magnet that pulls your future closer to you. But here is where most people get stuck, and it is a gap I want to help you cross. They stay in the self-improvement trap. They read the books, they meditate, but they never actually build anything. Listen closely. Self-improvement is not the goal. It is the mental training required to endure the fire of failure in the real world. You must move from time spent to time invested. Poor people spend time on entertainment. Rich people invest time in skills. High-income skills like video editing, coding, or public speaking are the bridge from working on yourself to living your dream life. This is the basics to business pipeline. You use the discipline you built in the gym and in your morning routine to fuel your career or your side hustle. You do the deep work while others are sleeping. You have to remember that failure is not the opposite of success. It is the price of greatness. Think of Kobe Bryant, who trained in the dark so he could shine in the light. He practiced like he was number 2 even when the world called him number 1. Think of Elon Musk, who set goals so massive they forced him to transform into someone better just to survive the pressure. Think of J.K. Rowling, who was rejected 12 times before she changed the world. They didn't have a special secret, they just had a persistence protocol. They knew that a bad day didn't mean a bad life, and they refused to let failure be their final story. Your life will never grow bigger than your goals, so if you want a rich life, you must begin by setting rich goals. Not tomorrow, not next year, but right now. Every action you take today is a vote for the person you want to become. Are you going to keep voting for the victim in the villain era, or are you ready to step into your role as a category king? The transformation gym is open, and the only equipment you need is your own discipline. Stop waiting for the perfect day, stop saying tomorrow, and start treating your time like the treasure it is. You are not behind in life because of your background or your past. You are behind because you haven't decided to take ownership, but that changes today. Go out there, stick to the 2% rule, and build a life that you don't need an escape from. Your future is not in the hands of luck, it is in your hands. Now, go do the work.